Hey babes, welcome back to another episode of Brown Girl Bella, where we bring you the latest in beauty news, reviews, and all things luxe and fabulous. Today we're going to be talking about the Danessa Myricks Blooming Romance palette. This is under her Groundworks. So, what is it, you say? Well, it is a multi-use, talc-free palette with velvety pomades and coordinating oil-absorbing shaping powders that easily define the eyes, the brows, the cheeks, and the lips. This is an all-over everyday facial essentials palette that you can use for your eyes and your face to create soft to bold looks with a velvet satin finish. It is one palette, 2 unique textures for each of the 10 shades, guaranteed to have something in here for everyone. So before we begin, let me swatch all of the colors. So here I've swatched all of the colors. So we're going to start with the first row, which is Crush, Smitten, Dream, Allure, and Desire. Then the deeper shades are Acorn, Lovesick, Bliss, Evermore, and finally XO. So here are the colors. So now that you've seen them swatched, let's see them on the eyes. I'm going to start with Lovesick, and I'm going to put that in the creases. So the Velvety Pomade is a high-performance, lightweight pomade that applies with ease. As you can see, I am making short work of my crease, as this is the first transition. This is using Upsolite, which is her proprietary formula that is designed to control oil, smooth out texture, and provide that locking in of the shape and definition. This is a go-to palette that makes it easy to do makeup like a pro. Now we're going to throw in the powder right on top, just to lock everything in. And again, this is Lovesick. And then I'm going to go in with my flat brush from MAC, and we're going to go into Adorn, and we're going to put that on the lid. And then applying Adorn as the powder on top. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm going to use Bliss as a powder just to line underneath. I'm going to add a little bit of Bliss to the outer corner. For the brow bone, we're going to go into Smitten, the second shade, and just add it to the brow bone. I'm going to finish off the rest of the look with mascara, and finishing off the lips with a little lipstick. Now let's go into the cheeks. So I'm going to use for the cheeks a little bit of Adorn, and I love this mini cheek brush from Sonia G because I can pop it right onto the apples of the cheeks and spread it out very easily. This is Adorn. So if we're shade twins, this is how it's gonna look on you. Isn't that beautiful? I love that it gives you a nice glow too. If you're like me, you know that when you see this on camera and you even see the swatches, you're like, I don't think so, because that's how I was. However, when you try this, this is a palette that you definitely need to experience and play with a number of times before you kind of perfect what works for you. I have, in all transparency, as you can see from fat fingering most of these shades, I've gone into every single shade here and I've tried them on my eyes as well as swatching them on my arm. How they look on my arm is vastly different from how this looks when I apply them on my lids. So that's why I would say you'll have to, if you like this palette and you're thinking about it, purchase it and play with it a number of times, playing with different shades in here, mixing different ones, and coming up with the looks that work for you. I would also say, because this is a very light formula, you're going to hit pan on this palette. And I can see why a lot of my fellow beauty aficionados have hit pan on here, because it's very, very easy to. Once you touch it with your finger, you're going to instantly indent the product. Even putting a brush to it will also, move the product around. These pomades are very easy to manipulate. So I would be very, very cautious when I'm using this, because you're going to mess it up. There's no ways about it. You're going to mess it up in terms of, having your fingers and your brush marks in the pan. The other thing that I would say about this is it's all neutrals. So if you're a lover of glitter and shimmers and all of that wonderful things that we love, you're going to have to dip out to another palette in order to achieve that. But again, this is something that would work for the busy professional, the traveler who just wants one thing to pack and then just go because you're a minimalist. This is the palette for you. This is the to-go summer palette. I really enjoyed using it. I am going to use it a number of times throughout the summer. I'm probably going to even take it with me on the road, at least to one of my trips, so I can see how it performs when I am on a trip as well. So that's it, babes. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop me a line in the comment section below. As always, my description box is filled with everything that I used on my face. So if you would like to shop with Shannon, please shop those links. And every time you purchase something using a link, know that the money that I will get back goes back into this channel in the form of content and giveaways and things that I do throughout the year. So if you've gotten this far, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're new and you like what I do, hit that subscribe button, and then don't forget to tap that notification bell. Until we meet again, this is Shannon for BrownGirlBella, and you have now been bellified. Take care, babe. BrownGirlBella.